Hello everyone, this is Robert Radford with 50 Years of Chess. Just say hello to all of you. Now, this game is an interesting one. It was against a good friend of mine back in 1998. Robert J. Locke, an immunologist who was at Southmead Hospital in Bristol back then. And his main job was to try and find a cure for AIDS, which was rampant at that time. He disclosed to me that he didn't think they would ever be able to find a cure for it, but they would seek ways to arrest the problem and give people a more comfortable life and to have a chance to live longer, because it was such a deadly thing that once you contracted it, it was very dangerous to a person's life. So now, Robert J. Locke, the chess player, was a good player, was Rob. We got on well together. We played at which team was it now? Oh, the Bristol Royals for a season. We played together there. Rob was top board. And I played him in this match in 1998 on the 20th of October. And it was a league match between Yate and Sodbuy Chess Club versus South Bristol. And we were playing top board. My rating was about 1740 then, and Rob's was about 1840. So he was on paper, he was favourite. So the game went as follows. I played d4, Rob played f5. So he's playing a Dutch defence. g3, knight f6, bishop g2, g6. So what Rob is doing here is starting to play the Dutch Leningrad defence for black, which is a very solid, difficult to beat kind of opening. It's I think one of the better Dutch defence lines that you can play. It's tricky because players who really know it with white can give black a hard time. I didn't really know it, and it wasn't till not later in the 2013 South Bristol League Congress that I employed it with white when I defeated Stephen Meek after a lot of study. But I've never really attempted to play it with black. I might do one day. I think I might try it out on the arena chess on a few times. But anyway, let's get back to the game. I played c4. Rob played bishop g7, knight c3, d6. This is the way it's played. Knight f3, castle, queen b3. This is to really to prevent the bishop from developing, but also there's that b3 and g8 diagonal where I have a discovered check. Though it's no good to me at any time really, but it's just where you put the queen at that time. b6, castle. Now before I castled, I looked at knight e5 and thought, can I do anything with that? Because I would have a direct attack on this rook. It's possible he could just play d5 and give up a pawn there, which may have been alright. Or he could have gone pawn takes knight, bishop takes rook, and then played something like c6 and trap my bishop in there. But I didn't do that. It seemed a bit erratic, and the computer I'm looking at is not showing me that that was the move. What I played was correct. So queen e8, this is the right way to go because he wants to play e5. So I pushed d5. Knight a6. So Rob's going to come into knight c6. May play a5 after, so I can't push that knight out of there very easily. But so I went bishop g5. Rob came in knight c5, so I thought he might. And then I went queen to c2. Now, he didn't play a5 as I thought he would. In fact, he pushed the d pawn, which is right. This is the way he played. Now, look at that very solid centre, a wall of pawns coming up in the centre there. If you look at black structure, pawn structure, it's very strong. If I don't play pawn takes pawn EP, he's got a very strong centre. So anyway, I didn't. I played bishop takes knight, bishop takes bishop, b4, kick the knight out of there. Always good to kick knights out when they're nearby your pieces. And then I played e4. So I'm preventing the push on with those pawns down the e file. But Rob's got plans of attacking me down this king side, which is the trademark of this opening when you play Dutch defence, is to attack down the king side and try to mate the king. Queen b3, c5. Now do I go pawn takes pawn ep? Queen e7. But because he went queen e7, it's allowed me to play knight to c7, attacking the rook. And then after he moves the rook to b8, I can drop the knight nicely into d6. Which is what I did. e6, sorry. Knight into e6. Now, rook to e8, because the rook was under attack. What do I do from here? Probably should have went pawn takes pawn. In fact, I should have went pawn takes pawn. But anyway, b5. He went back, knight to f8. Again, I should go pawn takes pawn now. But I didn't. I went knight takes knight, rook takes knight, and knight back to e1. I really missed out there. I should have taken that f pawn, and it would have saved me a lot of grief. Rook pushed on to g4, which I don't like very much. I played a3 to try and break up those pawns, but then he pushed the h pawn. I really should play pawn takes f now. E takes f. I still should play it even now. Or h takes g and then maybe f3. Anyway, a4. f4. Now this is getting very serious for me. I don't like what I'm seeing here. It's causing me a lot of stress because he's starting to win this game. I've neglected my king side. I should have busted up these pawns a long time ago and just snuffed out any danger, but I didn't. And I played king to h2. What the heck was I doing? I've now let him play f3, which totally shuts in my bishop. And the only thing this bishop's good for is sacrifice on f3 for 2 pawns. But even then I didn't do that. I played bishop h1. I'm trying to survive now. It's not even about trying to win anymore. My game is rubbish. It's gone bishop d7. One thing I always noticed about Rob, he was never in a hurry to finish you off. He would do it properly or not at all. Rook a3. Now he's meaning business. He's gone queen over to h7. If I don't sack my bishop here, I'm lost. But I didn't. I played queen e3. Again, I don't know why I did that. I think I was panicking. Rook f7. He still isn't coming yet. He may try to push the rook in front of the king to add to his attack. But what am I going to do? So I played knight to e3. Again, this is doing nothing. Nothing at all. I need to run away. I should have played h4. And then after bishop takes pawn takes, that's when he would probably have played rook to g7. But then I could play rook g1. And I may well have been alright, I don't know. But no, this is so bad. He's played h4. He's starting to put the screws on me. I'm in a bad way here. I just can't help my king. There's no real way of doing it except sacking that bishop. And I should have played bishop takes f3. I'm doing it now, but I think it's too late. Yeah, because he's gone pawn takes, h takes g, and look at that attack on h3. What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Oh dear. I went back, but I'm thinking now I should have gone. No, if I go pawn takes pawn, he goes queen takes. So I've gone back king h, king to g1, and he's taken the pawn. And here I just total collapse. I resigned. Smashed out of sight in this game. The reason I resigned because if I play pawn takes pawn, he plays queen takes pawn check, and I can't go king h1 because you play rook g7 mate. And if I play pawn takes pawn, he plays queen takes pawn, bishop g2, and he plays queen takes queen check. So this was an awful game, awful for me. But in due fairness, I've shown games where I've crushed people, and it's only fair that I show games where I've been crushed as well, don't you think? I think so. So, well done to my good friend Robert Locke, who I haven't seen for many, many years. Hope he's well, hope he's doing well, but don't want to play him again. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. See you soon. Cheers.